to welcome to stage. Her name is Amy Johnson. Let's put your hands together. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Amy just before. She started this thing called YKD. I did a video on it. It was on my status for those WhatsApp contacts who watch my statuses. And it's quite phenomenal. Your story touched me. We studied together, and I had no idea that this was happening while we studied. I only learned later, but her mom had kidney disease, and they've been looking for a donor, and things are progressively getting worse. In fact, Amy's here. Tell us, what does YKD stand for? Let's start there.
Good afternoon, good evening, good evening. I hope you guys are enjoying the show and happy that you are here. So, what YKD is, it stands for Young Kidney Donors. And it's an initiative that I started after having donated a kidney to my mother in May of this year. And what the initiative basically aims to do is, firstly, to provide support to donors, to living donors that have been through the process and those that are thinking of going through the process, because there's a lot of uncertainty around it. I mean, I didn't know what kidney disease was before my mother was diagnosed, as well as what kidney donation is about. So I figured that a lot of other people were out there that had no idea what it was about. So I thought, why not start something where other people may benefit from it, and just to bring awareness as well to kidney donation and what's life living like with one kidney.
Well, I mean, that's incredible. So tell me, like, what is your connection there? So you've donated a kidney. So why start a foundation from that?
Okay, so as I said before, my mother was diagnosed. I wasn't aware of, firstly, what kidney disease was, as well as what does kidney donation, like what does the process entail. So I figured that there wasn't a lot of awareness around it. And as I'd been through or gone through the process myself, I found that there wasn't a solid support structure for us as donors. There's a lot of attention that was on my mother, and in the process I felt neglected. As someone that was going through a serious operation, I mean, a whole organ was going to be removed from my body. And I felt that not a lot of people focused on me. So I figured, why does others have to go through the same thing that I've been through? So why not I use what I've been through so that others may know that there's someone that has been through it, firstly, to relate to them. Because that's what I didn't have. I didn't have someone on a personal level to come and chat to me, you know, as two people with one kidney. Hey, you know, what's up? I have one kidney. What's it like, you know? And I mean, the doctors and the transplant team were very, very supportive to a certain extent, but they weren't able to relate on a personal level as they have not gone through it themselves. So I was looking for more of one-on-one, what's it like for you, what was it like for me? So that's why I thought to use what I've gone through, use what I've gone through so that I can be there for someone else the way that someone wasn't there for me.
So you wanted to be the change, basically, and you wanted to fill that gap that you were looking for. Tell me one more question. What sort of fears did you have going into this? 'Cause, I mean, it's a big thing, like you said.
It's kind of a big thing. So it wasn't an easy decision to make, if I can be honest with you, to willingly give up a part of me that I was born with, a healthy part of me, knowing that there may be a possibility in the future that I might develop kidney disease and I may need it, but I only have one. So I'm going to be in the same position that my mother was, needing dialysis and then a transplant. And that was that was a hectic process. I mean, mine was hectic as well, but like the attention she needed throughout the whole process was 10 times more. So thinking, what if that must be me in a few years' time, knowing that I'm going to give something away, and what if I need it back? I can't come back to me, but you know, what if I need it? So that was the biggest fear that I had, to know that giving it away, there may be a chance that I might get it. And then secondly, the doctors, they go through it with you beforehand to say, there's a possibility that your mother's body may reject your kidney, and there's no way that we can put it back into your body. So for me, it would have been a 50-50, you know, there's no guarantee that it's going to be successful. So I had to firstly willingly donate, knowing that there may be a chance I might need a kidney in the future, and secondly, donate knowing that there may be a chance that her body may reject it. So it was tough. There was a lot of nights that I was awake till late at night thinking, is this the right thing that I need to do? Because it's my mother. You know, she's dealt with me for most of my life. She's been there as a supportive structure, so why not just give it to her? But it was tough. I can give you that.
So we've got, so yeah, thank you, Amy, for sharing that. Before you go, we have something for you. If I could just.
Thank you guys for listening.
I didn't even say anything. Okay, can I just get a raise of hands of everybody who really felt connected to that story that was just shared now? Raise of hands. We've all been through tough times, or with friends or family, and it's very important that we have support throughout. But that also just shows the extent that one is willing to go for those we love. And that is ultimately very important. And that's what we're sort of trying to highlight with the show as well, is that we need to place focus on those who are close to us and extend a hand to those who may be at a slight distance, so we can close that gap between us and actually grow further with that. Thank you.